Crazy Train. This is one of the all-time classic electric guitar riffs that will be in probably most people's top list of riffs that you associate with electric guitar. The original riff is quite quick, and it's played with a distorted tone on the album. But I want to approach this as a practice exercise to begin with. I'll play it up to full speed with the correct sound at the end of the video. But to start with, I'm going to slow it right down to half speed of what it is on the album, so that we can see clearly what's being played and how good it is for an exercise. I'm going to include the tab for this. I'll put the link down below, or find somewhere to link it. I've got the tab, so I'll do that. So to begin with, I'm just going to have a quick playthrough at half speed with a clean sound on the guitar, and then I'll give you a few tips and pointers as to what I'm doing that might be able to be of assistance to you when you attempt it, if you want to have a go at it. So the tempo for the song is, I believe, 138 BPM. So just as a simple maths, I'm going to cut it down to 70, which is approximately half on a metronome. So I'll just have a play through it. This is going to be 70 BPM. So, as I say, I'll post the tab, but in terms of explanation of what I'm doing, my right hand, my picking hand, I'm playing all downstrokes for this. We're using 2 strings, so no matter which string that I'm picking on, I'm going to be using a downstroke. So this hand action is actually quite simple. For the left hand, I'm going to begin playing in position 2, which means I'm going to start with my first finger at the 2nd fret. I've done another video on what positional player means. I'll also put a link for that if you're not sure. But I'm always going to be playing in this position without my hand moving up and down. The trick to it that I've found is that whilst I'm playing the entire riff, my first finger is anchored on the 2nd fret on the E string and the A string, your 6th and your 5th strings. So those 2 notes, I'm always covering those with my first finger, apart from the very, very last note, which is an open E. So I just play it really slowly. And then my hand comes off for the last note on the open E. So with what I've just explained in mind, I just play it again through at half speed. Hopefully you can see the little techniques I've just explained. So hopefully with those little hints and tips, it'll help you practice it. It's a great exercise because it's good for finger work. We're using the 3rd and the 4th finger quite a lot across 2 different strings, and because I'm anchoring my first finger on the 2nd fret on my E and A strings, I'm forced into doing a stretch between the notes that I'm playing there and the notes that I'm playing up at the 5th fret. So it's a bit of a continuation on from some previous videos I did, just as a basic 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. The main difference being that the exercise videos I produced before were purely exercise. You had no musical content. This is a cool riff. Even if you don't want to play it with the heavy metal distortion sound up to speed, it's a great exercise to play at whatever speed you want to play. With that said, I did say I'll play the riff as it should be played, so I'm just going to change my metronome to 138. So I've got that, and then I'm just going to change my sound to a heavy distorted sound. I've got that, and we'll have another go at the Crazy Train riff as it is on the record. As I say, it's quite brisk. You don't have to play it, work at it up to speed. If you want to, that's great. Even if you don't have an amplifier to give you a distorted sound, it's good to practice it, building up the speed on the metronome, just to get your fingers going. So we'll give it a shot. Crazy Train.